Alright. Now, we are actually here. Not kind of here. We are actually here. Yay. Welcome. Welcome to the Ohio Marietta Southern. You guys know me as codename Foam. Some people know me as Southern Ohio Railroader. Nice to meet you. Hi. It's a big choo-choo train. I say big. Not really. It's a choo-choo train. It's a fun one. And, I'll be using this locomotive, one of my K1A Mikados, on the, well, just a train headed to Bryson. Well, sorry, Bryson. Technically Bryson and Whittier. Ooh, I gotta fix that. Forgot about that situation. See, that will be, see, that's more like it. Even if it's not perfect, it's still nice. But yeah, got some things I gotta do with the trains, but so far, I've kind of speed ran, throwing my railroad into the absolute abyss. So. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. So, I'm gonna go and hop up into the cab. Obviously, I'm not gonna operate from the cab right now because that's a lot. Especially, ooh, that's probably why I'm lagging so bad. Alright, well, let's keep going. Stenzel, we got East Whittier Sugar Mill. I think I know why all these cars are like that. Don't get me wrong, I know you guys probably didn't see me do so, but I had to change it from Megadeth to sound. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube for playing this music, but it's music I enjoy. And I want something that people are going to enjoy in the background on top of, well, looking at steam trains. Stop out. No bell in a yard. I'm doing 22. I don't really care. No one's in the yard to get killed anyway. Right now. A beautiful B&06 chime. Pretty cool. It's a B&06 chime that I don't know whether or not I'm going to post yet. Just because there's a couple whistles still in the mod pack that I have to finish. Oh. Well, that's a situation. But anyhow, this is part of my 4 Foam's whistle packs. Basically, it's just a bunch of whistles that I felt like making. I made the whistles. It worked. Basically, the hope is with those, I'll post them, and you guys will enjoy them. But before I can do that, I want to make sure I don't make shitty whistles, because I wouldn't want to use them if they're crappy, and I doubt anyone else would if they were crappy. So this will be done soon, but that's right. That is incorrect. Jeez, what's up with all the air brakes destroyed? So that's probably a glitch, whatever, it's fine. That's still fun. to go through the pain of reconnecting all of our air. Oh, I know exactly what it is too. It's because I deleted some stuff off the mod pack. Or it could be that. I guess I really shouldn't be trying to push through air brakes. That ain't gonna happen. Just while I'm waiting for that to recharge. Oh, well, I guess this gives me a reason to introduce you guys to my one of, I believe, 2 right now on the railroad K1BS Mikados. So, just a quick rundown. The K1A was 4120. 4120 was the very first heavy Mikado that the OM&S ever operated or even purchased. And it also happens to be the only K1A on my roster, as it was, again, the only one bought in that batch of locomotives. Later on, I went on to buy another, I believe, 6 or 7 heavy Mikados, which are all under the classification K1B, and only 2 of them have the special stamp of S. So S literally just means it's a switching variant. It's for short trains from maybe 2 towns over ish, and that is still kind of skeptical. I only say that because, truth be told, I understand that I'm modeling a Mohawk, but I really don't like the New York Central thing with using switcher plows as you know, mainline engines, or on mainline engines, sorry. So I'm gonna carry that over into my railroad, because this railroad is a mixture of many railroads. You got Baltimore and Ohio, you got New York Central, you got nickel plate in some spots. I'm trying to think of another railroad. Oh, can't forget the oh wow, and I forgot it. That's crazy. Wow, this is actually kind of sad. I forgot my own railroad. Tells you how long it's been since I've actually operated. Anyway, off topic. 4123 and 4122, I think, are the only K1BSs right now. There will be more of the K1Bs. However, that's going to be in the future. K1Cs, but anyhow. K1Bs are the second purchase of heavy Mikados. So that's the only reason that they have their special designation as K1B instead of just, oh, it's a K1A. But anyway, same engine, just different purchase times. That's all. Yeah, they have their own setup where they've got the switcher pilot, they've got high mounted headlights to be able to look over train cars. And because I was bored and didn't want to have this blank, I put a number board in the center. Just did a mod update because the new mods just came out, so a whole bunch of stuff got changed. So we are gonna have to reassess everything, and now I have to probably plan out some new trains because we got more passenger stops now with the AR branch line that just got released. I love these heavy Mikados. They look so good. They look so good. Heavily, we're gonna say this probably multiple times during the video. Props to Moon for getting all this stuff done like this. And these are absolutely phenomenal models. So, shout out to her. Pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and oh, and by the way, if you guys have any ideas for different cabooses or possibly a paint scheme switch on the caboose, or any of our cabooses, because right now we operate, I believe, 4 different types of cabooses. We have Tennessee, well, typically, you know, we are York Central. I know that those two are driving together. And, oh my god, I'm really blanking on the last one right now. This is kind of sad. Rutland. So, 5 different cabooses. Didn't realize that, but whatever. Very cool. Absolutely blitzing. He's gonna die. That's just what's gonna happen, I guess. So how did he die? Yeah, he was being dumb and was hitting the switches at like too fast. And so yeah, he died. Rest in peace, homie. No, absolutely stupid. You can ask any one of the people I actually operate with. I think I'm the reason that all of our engines sometimes get damaged. My buddy, one of my other buddies that I went up to Michigan with, his engine, the first time I operated, I threw the fucking thing. It just, I threw it off the tracks pretty quickly, and I'm like, how did I do this? And just how? Oh, I just thought that. I didn't apply any brakes. I wonder if I can roll anything like that. See, this is why I don't make the big bucks in Railroad. I damage all my shit. Oh lord, that's funny. So how did this railroad go under? Yeah, he couldn't stop crashing all of his trains. No. Yeah, pretty fun. I also wanted to ask you guys just a quick question. I've got a couple buddies with me that are kind of interested in starting a podcast and want to possibly see whether or not that'd be a good idea. Don't know what it's going to be about. It's probably not going to be about trains and other stuff. It could be. But, keep in mind, heavily inspired, at least on my part, by 3/4 of an Idiot. Because, great. Absolutely amazing. Also, heavily inspired by... shoot, what's it called? Oh, What the Quack, if anyone knows about Sergeant Ducky. Heavily inspired by him. I've been listening to his podcast recently and just kind of been like, you know what? I want to do that, because that'd be fun. You know, just as a thing that will get me and my buddies, you know, in the same server, talking, having fun. So, if you're interested in hearing that, leave it in the comments, let me know. Oh! Hi, 284. Very good. That's fine. I get it. I may or may not have gotten slightly distracted and forgot that you were saying... I'm sorry, dude. My bad. So... probably set these on another train. That's probably gonna be best. So I'm not overloading this train. I know it's mostly downhill. Can't think of where I'm. There's something in my brain saying, "Hey, let's not kill the engines today." So I think right now what we're gonna probably end up doing is operating through AI, and then just momentarily, ever so often, just kind of rail fan the trains and make sure I'm getting trains moved out of Silva to their respective places, so we get some money moving, because we're still in debt, and I have got to somewhat brace myself for the interest payment of $21,540 in 14 hours and 20 minutes. Ouch. Very much ouch. Bad money moves. I'm dumb. Don't be like me. Don't be an idiot. Quickly, a few waypoints. We're gonna get them set for. I don't have any more cabooses. I had coal. Okay, I guess that's what this thing's gonna be working on for now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Now, this is going to be Bryson. A lot of it's going to Bryson. There's some of it because Stevenson, that's Bryson. That's Whittier. That's Whittier. That's Whittier. Okay, so this is just going to have us basically. Set that up. I'll move 18 somewhere else, but she is directly in the way that we need to go. We're just going to have you go there, 4120, and then while everything loads in, because there is a lot here, put that, grab 18, and do a horrendously bad lag for about 20 seconds, well, absolutely amazing. Because we are attempting to use new mods, and my computer's not a fan of that. Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going? Oh, yeah, I guess that explains why I'm not going anywhere. I'm a dumbass, I swear. Come on, let's go, buddy. Good. You're the first person to join other than 284, which is pretty cool. Thank you, 284, by the way. And, welcome to the show. How you doing today? Oh, you're asking. I'm slow. But no, it's nice to see another person that decided to join. So, I was just talking about, Cleveland and Michigan. So, went out to see 765 somewhat recently. That was pretty cool. I don't know why the numbers and stuff aren't showing up on this, but anyway. Actually, I might know why the numbers aren't showing up on this. I wonder if... Oh, that was the updated bullshit. Okay. But I went to go see 765 up in Michigan recently. That was really cool. That was a lot of fun. I will definitely say, if she's ever back in Pleasant Lake or anywhere around that area again, which she will be, I will try my best to get more videos for you guys because I don't post enough. Which is why, funny enough, that was the whole reason I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't post enough on my YouTube channel. Let's make a video team, right? Let's live stream. Let's show off the railroad since I personally cannot find a way to operate on Railroader without streaming, because just videoing it is really harsh for me to deal with. It isn't actually an issue to deal with. It's more of I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm still learning. So this is what I'm doing, and so far, we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. By the way, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer whatever question I can. Okay, so I need to go here, and I need to go situate, either delete cars that need to be deleted or do something, because there's a lot of cars that just go nowhere. Okay, those are also entry. Means that I'm gonna have a silver train. Which means I'll probably take the heavy Mikado off the train when it's heading through Ella. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing, unless I have engines close by. I think the only engine I've got is... Oh, you're on the you need to move. Still interchange, more still interchange stuff. Whoa, God, the lag's making it really bad. But whatever, it's fine. We'll figure that out as we go. It's a learning curve. We got some stuff we gotta do with my computer. All the fun. All the fun. Pretty good. Oh, that's pretty badass. Alright. Hey, really quick, Crocs. So on a fun note, I was curious, right? Want to say any subscribers? I'm jealous, by the way. Very nice. Congrats on 321. 576. So, funny enough, I went down to Nashville, Tennessee, with my fiance's parents and some of her family members, probably, maybe a year ago. I don't remember exactly how long ago, but funny enough, I went to the Tennessee Central Railroad Museum, and I was very, very delighted to meet all the people there, because they're very awesome people. But I was so mad because I wanted to go see the frickin' Northern, and sadly I wasn't able to. But it is what it is. I've got all the time in the world to do so. So one of these days I will hopefully head back down to Nashville and get at least a video of me walking around 576 if possible. So nice background. That's really badass. God, I would love to stop accidentally clicking stuff on the fucking task bar. cars, those silver cars. The only one I'm not going to take yet is probably the unloaded slave. I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing it. I don't know if I actually have any fuel sitting out here, but I do. So I'm going to go and load this thing up real quick. Ashton will be very, very pleased with me for doing that. I haven't killed his engine yet. I swear. We're doing good. Kinda. Oh, I forgot I never did 31. That pains me. I don't even care. I'm not going to. Just gonna leave the one engine that doesn't have a custom paint scheme until somebody decides to. Let's go ahead and get I might do a light engine move from Bryson here, because I don't know if I'll be able to actually. I'm going to put a without heavier. Only one locomotive. I don't think that's going to work out either, especially a light Mikado. These are mostly loaded cars, so yeah, I'll probably do a light engine move, and I'll probably drop the light Mikado off. I'm sorry, heavy Mikado. I'll go the heavy Mikado from my consist, 4120. I'll send her back to silver with the loaded silver cannon. I also need to check Thought I had to sneeze. False alarm. Do not. Thought I had to sneeze. Follow. I think 4122 is my other. Yeah. Okay, she was. What do I have sitting over here?
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah.
You know what? We'll send 4120 down. I wouldn't really want to put her on the train just simply because she's not.
I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon.
But I think I can.
After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman.
That is a very nice whistle.
Took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy,
I thought I started trumping the train here. So let's go check that out. Killing me a little bit. Very good.
if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there? Holding my hand, I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I forgot about that. Hell yeah. What? I seriously didn't know. I am going to be just right back, guys.
The world is a vampire sent to drain secret destroyers hold you up to the flames. And what do I get for my pain? Betrayed desires and a piece of a game. Even though I know, I suppose I'll show all my crew and go like old Joe. Despite all my rage, I am still just a renegade. Despite all my rage, I am still just a renegade. Someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Despite all my rage, I am still just a renegade. Now I'm naked, nothing but an animal. But can you fake it for just one more show? And what do you want? I wanna change. What do you got when you feel the same? Even though I know, I suppose I'll show all my crew and cool like old Joe. Despite all my rage, I am still just a renegade. Despite all my rage, I am still just a
Alright, everybody, I am back. Hello. Sorry about that. Let me go get me a drink and had to go feed the cat real quick. Kill it. Go. they're gonna make up some decent time. We're about to see this product really just produce save it down. Not there. Does anyone else see why we have such a bad rating? I can tell you what. Man, we're zoomed out. Tell me how to And like, I'm an idiot. I just did a yard move. I might as well just move the train. I'm not even gonna stop the freaking freight train. We'll be fine. I didn't realize 4124's over here. How did I not notice my own engine over here? I'm an idiot. I'm positive of that. Positive. Yes. Because I'm just so cool. Obviously. I'm just... Wow. So fuck me. Stop! Hey guys, do you guys see why the fucking rating's so low? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's what it is. That's just what it is. I don't pay attention. And in the moment that I knew oh, well, at least the engine's not bad. So that's good. It didn't derail. That's amazing. Maybe next time I won't crash my fucking engine. No, I'm gonna crash it. I'll be honest with you, I'm dumb enough. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. this to work. So I'm gonna go over there and get some cards of trout. Because it's psychopath. Cars here that need to go to Bryce because I know damn well that I'm an idiot and I forget stuff.
Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bumps. 42nd Street got Big Jim, a Walker, he a bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Ball just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess
It's still a down train.
Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy, said looking for a man named Jim. I am a
down
bull
train
shooting
from
boy, my
Bryce
name is
down
Willie
train.
McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, he's on the rock, rock, Cadillac. He took all my money and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Well, the hustle fell over the pool room, and Jimmy come popping in off the street.
It's Mr. Dumbass.
And when the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. Yeah, he was cutting about 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. And you better believe I sung a different kind of story when a big Jim hit the floor. There's a saying you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit
Well,
in the
now
wind,
that does it.
you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim.
So where does this have to do anything with me?
I've got a song. I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the baby's cry. I've got a song. I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud.
My friend,
If it gets me nowhere,
I'm not 16.
I go there proud.
I'm much older than 16. I'm kidding, I'm 2 years old.
Rolling me
Fucking
down the
18.
highway. Rolling me down the highway. Moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
The thing is, YouTube. What's your shit about, friend?
And I'm gonna go there
3 things. I don't have it set up.
like a fool I am, and I'll always be.
Oh yeah, nah, 210-6.
I've got a dream.
This, my friend, is what we call
They can change
scary.
their minds, but they can't
Be
change
afraid.
me.
Yeah, 210-6 with 1,000. Oh my god.
I know I could share it
What? Sorry, 198.
if you're
100.
going my
Okay,
way.
100,000, 98,000.
Moving me down the highway. Rolling me down the highway. Moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
Scary. Oh, I see. You're talking about the freight train and passenger train meeting, right? Thank you, I appreciate that. By the way, thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to start up a new little live streaming session with the Ohio Marietta and Southern Railroad, and right now, I am operating by myself. However, my passenger train's not operational at the moment. I have to get the timetable fixed with that, but once I have another person on, I really won't care about the timetable BS. But right now I'm working on getting this situation done, because I have to get this train sent to Bryson, and then I've got 2 Silva-bound trains.
Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you.
Don't leave. Do me a favor. Give me just 1 moment. My cat is doing something it's not supposed to be doing, and I don't need my significant other to get angry with me. So I will be right back.
I know you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's
Alright, we are back.
late,
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that, guys.
hope I didn't
So,
wake you.
more info. What are you...
But there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song.
Yes. Yeah. It's not allowed to go into my closet, and it decided to go into my closet. And, it's not very kind to my fiance's dresses. and something tells me that, say, it clawed at the dresses, and I'm home, I'd probably get yelled at for it not tore up. So, but for the doubt, just not gonna let that happen. Again, not saying my fiance would be mad at me, but not taking chances. That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and 41. Yes. Croquet. I don't know how people really say it. I've always called it croquet because it's funny sounding. Anyway, yes, amazing artist. If you like them, oh, by the way, that doesn't remind me. If you have any wants, right? If you want me to play something for you, please let me know. I have 3 restrictions. And that's it. Obviously, don't make it horribly vulgar. I only say that because something tells me that YouTube would be even more angry with me if I was playing music, horrendously bad music. Something tells me like racist songs and stuff like that. Definitely don't need to be played on my channel. And that won't be happening. Anyhow, just keep it mature, right? Nice music. Again, I would say I would prefer to keep it away from rap, and that is just simply because personal things. I don't really like it. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I like that. That's the only reason I talk about rap. Literally anything else but rap. If you have any.
I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time.
I don't think that's how that people
so much more than kind.
The tracks there.
You keep the dime.
Yeah, it's needless vulgar. That's all it is.
And give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell him I'll find it to show.
Yeah, of course. I'll go ahead. What's funny is we just had that going. I'll go ahead and put that on Planet. If you have any other recommendations, you want to hear anything else, just let me know. I'll play it. Pretty cool. That's what I get for having so much stuff up right now.
Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bumps, 42nd Street got Big Jim, a walker, he a bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can't come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Ball, just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. I don't do that. But out of South Alabama come a country boy, said I'm looking for a man named Jim. I am a bull shooting boy, my name is Willie McGee.
and I do have a question for you. So, what are your thoughts on Century Steam? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? That was a bit quick to couple on. That's what I get for not paying attention once again. We should be right about good. And, 2 frames. Oh, no, 100%. Sorry about that. So Century of Steam, that new game that Heist and a bunch of people are working on. What are your thoughts on that? Are you excited for that? Are you not excited for that? What are we thinking?
Like a singing bird and the croaking toad.
Sorry.
I've got a name. I've got a name. And I carry it with me like
Oh, 100%. It's gonna be so cool. Right now I'm super excited for it because I can't wait to get me and a bunch of my buddies on and just absolutely freaking just go ham, right? Go crazy. Get as many locomotives as we possibly can. Actually be able to be a fireman. Be actually able to do all the stuff that I've always wanted to do in this game. Thank you. Funny enough, I'll go ahead and say it because I haven't really explained it yet. But the Ohio, Marietta, and Southern, which would have been Baltimore and Ohio later on. So the Ohio, once again, we look this up. I cannot remember the exact specifics of it, but funny enough, this was actually a mixture of real railroads that would have been later on. So we had. Oh, there we go. So we had the Cincinnati and Marietta. That was Cincinnati and Marietta Railroad, which 1875, Level Station may be the smallest community in our area, sometimes just called Level. This tiny town was a railroad stop on the Cincinnati and Marietta Railroad. And then there was, I think, the Southern Railway, not the one that everyone thinks of, but the Southern Railway.
I know I could share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you.
Gosh, I wish I could remember where I found all my stuff. But now I can't for some dumb reason. What? Oh, that's really cool. Cincinnati, Milford, and Blanchester Traction. That's cool.
Pass me by.
Huh. I cannot remember it to save my life right now. Sorry, guys. But anyhow. Just kind of throwing it out there. Basically, the Cincinnati and Marietta was one of the railroads that would have been this. You had the Ohio and something, and then you had the Southern Railway. So Southern, Cincinnati, and Marietta, and then one other railroad I can't think of the name of right now. I just kind of said, screw it, merge them all together. Ohio, Marietta, and Southern. It's pretty cool. I like this railroad. This is the very first big railroad that I'm actually enjoying. So I'm very happy with this. Yeah, this is going to be the very first video for you guys of this railroad. And I hope you guys, I really do hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. All close by. historical monuments of where I'm from, Southern Ohio. It's great. It's absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, right. I need to get 41, Thank you. Other than the absolutely horrendousness that is my lag right now. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Polar. And welcome. Welcome. You know, it's nice to see you here. This is the first time I've live streamed in a very long time. I'm happy to be able to actually do something. Pretty cool. I'm actually going for the first time in a while. So, the Mikados in Ella are headed to Silva, and we have one train right now heading west to Bryson. We got double-headed Mikados for one of the Silva trains. I'm going to drop the heavy Mikado on the head end, 4120, off in Ella. Basically, just going to Dutch dropper as we're going. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can come, but stronger than a country house. Folks all get together at night, they all call me Jim Boss, just big Toms. I'm going from classic. Not a scheduled train, we are not actually. You don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. I believe this is the live version, yeah. I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, drive on a drop-top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody says, don't you know, don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't speed into the wind. You don't I might actually operate this train. I don't know yet. I might operate the one into Bryson. So I actually have seen the EM1. I don't I don't know how I feel about it. I'll be honest. Because as a personal B&O lover, I absolutely love the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. Um, it's a good model. I want that to be known. I'm happy that it's out. Right? I'm not going to complain about it being out. Now, am I a fan of them putting a Bell Pair firebox on an AM1? Not really. But again, other people really like it. And on top of that, it's an original locomotive. So I think it's cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of. Yeah, you should be seeing a red board. Okay, there we go. So I'm working on a mod pack for Railroader. I got a couple in the works right now, but right now we're just not even gonna worry about that. The biggest one is my whistles, because I started making whistles. I got 4 whistle packs right now, but they're not finished. I'll give you guys a quick snip into what whistles we got. So I'm not gonna tell you guys which whistle, but I'm gonna get. Yeah, I feel that. So at this grade crossing, you guys are gonna have to be quick about it. But give me in chat an A, B, or a C, and I'll throw one of the whistles on. So right now I've got 3 whistles in mind, and I want to see which one we go with.
Cause I know that I gotta get out of here. I'm so alone.
Alright, see.
Don't you know that I gotta get out of here? Cause New York's not my home.
I actually don't. I might actually have a 3
There's something strange about it. I lived there about a year and I never once felt
Being a
at home.
6 track. Sorry, being a 3 track.
I thought I'd make the big time. I learned a lot of lessons on the quick, and now I'm telling you that they were not the nice kind. There's been so long since I felt
Oh yeah. I actually can better PRR 3 chime that I made recently.
that's the reason that I gotta get out of here. I'm so alone. Don't you know that I gotta get out of here?
Oh yeah. No, that's one thing I love doing on this railroad. It's absolutely awesome. Very good moving. And that's something I've kind of tried my best to make able to happen. Now, is it able to happen like that everywhere? Not really. But as much as I can, I absolutely love just booking it.
Now it seems that you wanted a martyr. Just a regular guy wouldn't do.
Dang it! Shit. Oh wait, we're good. We're good. Let's switch it really quickly to... Shit. Heading hooter that I made. Thank you. New York Central whistles though. Made a lot of pinsy ones. I just love the fact that my mouse hit my dashboard and it just absolutely shredded. Okay, so funny enough, I actually have diagrams for a New York Central 2662 and an 088. Sorry, yeah, 0880. Yeah. Just don't know whether or not I want to take that kind of. Maybe in the future. I mean, Spectrum locomotive works, right? These are always things that we can throw in there just for the shits and giggles of having. You know, that's what we're doing here at Spectrum Locomotive Works, or at least what we're trying to get built up. Is a group just full of modders that just want to have fun modding stuff. So, I mean, right now. We're trying to start working on a Reading T1. Obviously, I have to finish the Mohawk first. And then we've got a couple other people that are willing to chip in, help out, and get stuff done. It's a collaborative job, right? It's not going to be one person that models it. It's going to be probably 5 or 6 people, possibly more than that. It just depends on whoever's interested in helping. But we could very easily make that happen. A New York Central 2662. Oh, 100%. Right now, we're talking about robots. that's on my table. Can't have them up there at home. Just knock off the wood. Now right now, I've got an L3, obviously it's being built, the L3 like 2001, which you guys can obviously find that on the railroad modding page. Can't remember what the other page is called, but man, I've sneezed like 3 times. Jeez Louise. Actually, no, we just sneeze counter on the top right. 2 sneezes. But no, L3 Mohawk. Right now, my end game for the Mohawk is going to be L2s, L3s, and L4s. L1s are probably out of the picture just because of how actually different they are. Oh, it's a great song. Yeah, definitely. I got a lot of work that I've got a lot of projects that I'm working on right now, on top of being a human being and having to live in this economy that we live in here in America, which is, I'm going to rip every little cent away from you as I possibly can. Great. So, got a lot of stuff I have to get finished. We're going to try our best at, getting some more work done on the Mohawk. I said we. Why am I saying we? I. And, well, that's actually a lie. Yes. So, the Mohawks were mixed traffic engines. Mixed traffic. They were built for... The L2s were the... sorry. My ADHD is getting the better of me right now. So, the L2s... I believe all the way up until the L2D, even 2933 as far as I know, was limited to 65 mile an hour just because of a really crap, just wheel problems. They were really bad problems, so they were built for supposedly 80, but then never actually made it there because they could only do 65. The L3s were the first true mixed traffic engines. They were built to do the right speed, which is not right about the Mohawks, Hudsons. They were built for a decent amount of speed. On top of that, they were good pullers. I mean, they were really good pullers. Now, were they horribly great? The L2s would never be used on passenger, not as much, and that's just I didn't blow my whistle for that grade crossing or whatever. They wouldn't have been used all that much on passenger in the very early days, just simply because after 65 mile an hour they became very shaky. They were just not horribly great engines. The L3s and L4s were the true mixed traffic engines, where they were just good. They were just really good at what they did. They could pull really well. They were very smooth riders, from what a lot of people have said. They were good engines. Altogether, they were pretty good engines. Sometime down the road, I want to model one of these, which is a Baltimore, Ohio. Baltimore. Oh right, and I'm losing. Baltimore and Ohio B7. Because one of these days, I think it'd be nice to have Pacifics with wall shark valve gear that don't have less than I just don't. I don't like how they look. Maybe that's just a personal preference, but not every locomotive should have southern. They should all be very southern looking. I'm still so embarrassed. Obviously, we got Rushers. Of course, we have Crushers. Niagara on the way. We've got my Mohawk, and hopefully one day my Hudson. That's probably not going to be for a long time, keep in mind. Because I've got other projects that I'm a little more interested in doing right now. The Mohawk has definitely killed what little bit of passion I really had. Yes! The 466! I want those! Those are cool. I do have a few ifs. So yeah. Oh, Garrett? The Garrett, I don't know, because I don't know anything about that. The Challenger, I want the Challenger. Obviously, the Niagara and the 486 based on Niagara. Called the Erie type. I feel like I know what you're talking about. It was like literally the front end of a freaking Niagara. The only difference was like it just had a I don't think that was a Niagara. I don't think the New York Central was working on that. I was gonna say that sounds like the Greenbrier that they were working on, the one that had the 486. It was a Greenbrier with the like firebox. Something like that. I think that it does sound like something New York Central would do. But you're probably right. I want that to be known. You're probably right, and I don't know. I was gonna say, because I know they had the Greenbrier too. That's what I call it. Keep in mind. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's a great shot. Yeah. I love rail fanning railroader like how I railroad. How I rail fan in real life, if I can speak English correctly today. I actually need to get to Dillsbury. Because I absolutely love catching the train to Dillsbury. By the way, if there's any shots you guys want me to go ahead and get, please let me know. Put it in chat. I'll do my best to see what I can do. Oh, and I'm jumping off the edge. Get back up there, quick! I cannot tell actually how far it is. We should be seeing her just after she gets through Marietta 48. So. Okay, so are we only looking at articulateds? Or would you allow duplexes in this for just wheelbase reasons? Are we just saying articulateds?
Maybe we were just too young to know. Now and then I feel the same. Sometimes at night I think I hear you calling my name. Keep me going these days.
Okay. So the Erie triplex, right? I personally think I know it existed, but what I'm about to say about it doesn't exist. I personally think if they had made the Erie triplex's boiler a little bit bigger,
What came between
and
us? Maybe we were just too young.
maybe have built it a little less janky.
And I feel the same.
I say janky just simply because it was the early 1920s, 30s when it was built. Like no wonder it was going to fail. The engine has a horrendously small boiler. I do think oil burning would have been a grand thing for it. If not coal burning, obviously, but whatever. Yeah, 1914. I mean, steam locomotive, everything hadn't really been big yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was decent. However, it was built way too early. I personally feel like if it hadn't have been 8-wheel drive wheels, if it had been a 4666 4666-2, or no, sorry, 4666 4666-4. So think a Challenger, except one more wheel on the basically as like a booster, I guess, on the tender, but acting as if it was its own swivel point, right? That's just a personal thought on it, I guess. Correct. Bigger drive wheels. Just so... I mean, keep in mind, we probably need again, bigger boiler, make better pressure. Bigger drive wheels, not much bigger. Maybe like... I can't remember if the ones originally were on it, but slightly bigger. Think like a Class A. Right, a Class A from the NW, almost like that. Man, that's one way I guess I've thought about it. I can't think what it's called. I know I think it was originally a cross compound engine, but I can't remember. Personally speaking, I think I would want the back engine wheels to be low pressure steam, and then the center and front be switchable, back be high pressure and then the front be switchable. I personally think, honestly speaking, the very back and the very front drive wheels could be a low pressure and high pressure valve gear, and then the middle is just high pressure. Just simply because being able to switch those would make things a lot easier. I think it would help. I personally do think it would help. You'd be able to get more speed out of it, and on top of that, with a bigger boiler, you'd have better weight. Probably have to get better. You probably have to make a whole new frame, though. I mean, the whole frame would have to be extended. Then again, I guess you could just turn the actual tender into its own engine, I guess, that just feeds through, I guess, superheater tubes. I mean, then again, I feel like that would just be a 466. And I say it because my thought process is that the back wheels could be powered off of just exhaust steam, I guess. I'm just thinking new ideas on the spot at this point because I'm thinking about it. It's just kind of cool. But no, anyway, a Super Challenger. I honestly do think a Super Challenger would be pretty cool. Now, how practical that would be and how, honestly, how well that would work. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, and talking duplexes, think the Q2, except yes, yeah. Four six 4-6. Okay. Here's my question. So, would the firebox be like an Allegheny's firebox, the big ass frickin' firebox, and then have so it's kind of like if you were to mix. Damn, how do I explain that? Sorry, I gotta change it a little bit for a little bit. You're in the silver interchange, man. Oh yeah, I forgot this is all cars. Oh yeah, I have a. This is barely any of them, by the way. I have a decent roster of Mikados. I've got. So we got the 3900 class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9, that's weird. We got the K class, the King class, which would be 4120, which is K1A, and then the K1Bs, which is 4121 to 4125. So, and then because I like having my A, B, A units just for if the passenger train loses its locomotive, we have engines that could pull it just for the fun of it. So, and once in a while, a diesel engine is fun to operate because it's not half as I'll wait for it. It's not as I guess intense. And it's not. I feel like I could just go go ahead and get Ash 4121 to stall. So 2. As of right now, I think the longest train I've pulled was about... Man, that's actually a hard question. Because I actually don't know. I think the longest train I've pulled... Oh, what? Oh, I forgot about 4125. Oh, yeah, Ryan. I forgot about Ryan. Get those engines brought back into... I need to get those put in the sheds anyways. Guess what we're going to do is this. Because I need them to get turned around and ready to depart with a train soon. How long of a train I've pulled? I want to say probably, this is a stretch, probably 60 to 70 cars long, give or take, and that was like double-heading Mikados and having a pusher engine on the back end. I can't remember exactly what it was at. Now, if you're talking the longest train ever I've pulled, if we're talking like longest train ever I've pulled, I would say probably 300 cars. And that was a fun train to pull. It also made 4 Jeep 9s go nuclear. So, yeah. Way too beefy for that engine. Ooh, I forgot about this one. I was bored one day and I was like, you know what? I wanna make a Nathan 6 that I like. So okay, one second. Let me pause the music so I can explain in better detail. So it was when the Jeep 38s first came out, right? We had 3 Jeep 48s on the head end. Sorry, 48s. Jeep 38s on the head end. And we had me on the very back end of this train with like 4 Jeep 9s, and I sent this fucking train to the stratosphere. The engines went to like we got 2 Silva. We're cutting the train up to put it in the yard, and it starts slinking really bad, and it sent my locomotives into all 4. Keep in mind, went black and then white outside. Like, it looked like heaven was coming. It was a black hole. They were black holes. Anyhow, and then they went to like, all of them went to like negative quadrillion or something like that on damage. Needless to say, we deleted those locomotives and replaced them with Jeep 38s because we were dumb and bored and didn't feel like dealing with destroyed engines. So yeah, pretty fun. Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was like right when the, I say a long time ago, that was right when the game came out. That was end of 2023, give or take, when all that crap happened. That was a fun time. Pushing that whole train from Bryson to Silva was fun. Because we were crawling at like, I think it was like 15. I think we got the max speed we got at the back end. Okay, I will tell you this. They were going so fast in the head end. They were doing 30 when I was still doing 15. Yes. Yes, they should. Oh yes, they should. We need SD. No, sorry, we don't need SD90s. We need SD70s, SD70 Max, or even better than that, we need NS's SD70 ACC. They make SD70 Aces sound like they're fucking quiet. I recently found one. They sound like a horde of elephants running at you. They're kind of scary sounding. But no, they were this locomotive was drowning out both its own horn, and it was also drowning out the SD70 Ace right behind it. I didn't mean to say Mac. Ace. SD70 Ace. The loud engines. Oh, I guess I might want to go one more stall, huh? But no, honestly speaking, I do wish people would mod some more diesels in. Now, with that being said, I wish they would mod more engines in with B-Man scripts, right? And seriously hunker down and research audio files. Because if you're going to do a big modern engine, you gotta make it sound like a big modern engine. Because that's just badass. I mean, just hear me out. I mean, that's just that's a cool sounding engine. SD70s. Oh, yeah, let's smoke everybody out. Yeah, I'm too far forward. Oh, yeah. Oh, the SD40E. My buddy Caden, man, I can't remember, no, it wasn't the it was the SD40i, or something like that. CSX's, like, flared radiator SD40s. He loves those engines, and those are what I really wish would go in the game, because they might not be my favorite looking engine, but they are really, like, they're kind of cool engines, to be honest. Yeah. I love my Army of Mikados. They are the SD40-2s of the Steam era. I stand by that too. I've always thought the Mikado, right, with just okay, I say that, but so many people always say, oh, but no, it's the Connies. I personally think, oh yeah, Mikados, I love Mikados. A lot of people in my my circle, right, pick on me for saying this, but I do think it's actually quite funny. I personally have always thought that the Mikado, right, is almost the equivalent of an SD40-2. And I say that because during the Steam era, you saw a lot of them, and they were used on basically anything and everything. Am I wrong for that? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But no, my Mikados are my babies right now. I love them. I just... I'm looking into possibly getting some other engines soon. Much bigger engines, for that matter. But I've got a lot of stuff before I get to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. Shit. Actually, I should probably count how many stalls I've got left. I got 2 stalls left, I got 3 locomotives. I think for right now, I'll probably throw one in the shunter spot right here. I just absolutely fucking hiccuped. Yikes. But no, and I want this also to be known. I bought all of these by taking out the big... So, my problem with those engines is just simply how overpowered they are. I know it's correct, but for this game, they take the fun out of operating a very heavy train, right? That's kind of why I've bought so many Mikados, because if you don't have enough power, double head, right? Now, if the train is if it's too heavy for 2 frickin' Mikados to pull, keep in mind that's heavy Mikados, then you shouldn't be pulling that long of a train. I like that because that makes it to where we're not pulling all of the cargo out of the yard all at once. I just think that's boring because I don't want PSR on my railroad. I want what we had back in the 40s, which was many short trains that went fast. That's kind of what I think about it. Again, am I opposed to PSR on like a diesel save? No, for sure, that'd be cool. But on my Steam save, I want to keep it as... Again, this is where and a couple people are pretty upset with me over this, but this is where I am becoming a little bit selfish with my railroad. And that is just simply because I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I have not been able to. Because everyone else wants to pull those stupid long trains. So this is the railroad where I've kind of made it a little bit more strict on, hey, this is how we operate, and this is what we're going to do. So we'll see how that goes. Now, I do want to go ahead and say this. If anyone that is watching is interested in possibly ever joining, I do recruitments for the railroad ever so often. Basically whenever I can. And a lot of the time, it's just, hey, hop on in, and as of right now, we don't have an actual schedule for when the ops will be, but I'm planning on actually sitting down with all the people that do operate constantly. Like, if you operate for 1 week straight, or operate for this amount of time, we'll start really doing some math and figuring out what exactly our operation days are going to be. Because I want to get that going soon. That'd be pretty cool. Now, this is another thing that a couple people have gotten pretty upset with me over, and that is not allowing people to customize engines. I give people specific customizations they can do if they want to do so, but again, I'm putting my foot down for the first time and being like, hey, we're operating this as realistic as possible. A much bigger railroad would have had one paint scheme for their freight locomotives, and if they didn't, then they didn't. As of right now, unless we find a better paint scheme, this is what we're kind of sitting with. Again, I plan on having about 3 saves. Diesel save, steam save, and the save where we have both, and there's no regulations. Literally, thank you. I made it myself, actually. I'm pretty proud of this paint scheme, actually, so far. I based it very heavily off of many different railroads. There is not one railroad actually based in this. Obviously, we got the B&O logo because, well, this is the B&O. My lettering for the numbers of New York Central. Small fun stuff. Oh, 100%, yeah. And I also tried my best to throw some random paint schemes out there, right? Some of them have white walls, some of them don't have white walls. Tried to not make them all identical, right? That's kind of where the nickel plate comes out here, because that's a railroad that I'm a very big fan of, the nickel plate road. So we got a lot of nickel plate, Baltimore, Ohio, New York Central, nickel plate, and Boston and Maine. Those are the 4 big railroads that we got kind of sinking through here. Boston and Maine for the sheer fact every single locomotive has its own name. Now, those names are not, other than, like, say, the Heavy Mikados have, well, our fictional names, our characters' names on them, just for the fun of having, hey, this is the first 5 people that ever joined the server, and they got a special thank you for joining. And keep in mind, these are the ones that were active. I don't remember if they did or not, actually. I thought they did. I don't remember. I'll do my research on that. Again, with this still being a personal server, I still wanted to have my own little increments of different things. So locomotive power is legitimately just up to whatever needs, whatever actually is needed, right? In that, like, for example, there's a couple things that I need to purchase soon. The next locomotive I think I'll end up getting is a couple Connies, because with the new all of this, the Birdtown branch BS, right? I'm gonna have a lot of stuff that I gotta get done up there. Huh. never place those down. But, anyhow. A lot of engines, a lot of the articulated engines will be used a lot on, for example, the coal mines. Everything coal-wise coming out of the mountains will be handled by T1s, big Emmas, and a couple articulateds. Not any of the big articulateds. The big articulateds will be operating from Alarka Junction, where they will be stored and switched out for other locomotives. They will pull the trains all the way to Andrews. And then when they get back to Alarka is where they switch back out for the smaller engines that move a bit quicker. Because we're going to be heading down the mountain into, well, what would basically just be, what's it called? Damn it, I'm losing train of thought. That's a funny pun. Anyhow, yeah. There's a lot of operation stuff that I'm still working out. More than anything, passenger service and classed trains. We will actually have more than just like, oh, one nice big passenger train and then like a couple other big passenger trains. I will be timetabling a crap ton of passenger trains. Oh yeah. 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 No, I am definitely ecstatic about getting to that point. Funny enough, that train that I still haven't gotten moved, which I need to go and get set moving, the one out in Whittier actually has the Fontana Bridge site cars that I still have to possibly set up. So I need to get this routed into the yard in Bryson. But, I need to check what time I work tomorrow. Because depending on what time I work tomorrow depends on whether or not I stream for another hour or not. All I know is that I'm starting to get tired. At the same time, I'm enjoying this. I don't have a lot of people to talk to right now, so I'm enjoying talking. It's kind of nice. I'll have to start live streaming more often. I mean, again, if you guys legitimately start enjoying my live streams, I 100% will start live streaming more often for you guys. So, once again, as long as I can keep a decent viewing, people actually coming back to watch, I'll continue making this stuff. But as of right now, we'll see. It is just simply depending on whether or not this works out. If it does, yay! If it doesn't, I mean, I'll still stream, just not as often. Just need to know whether or not I'm gonna put in the time and effort into something like this is gonna be worth doing. Saying that sounds really bad out of context, but not like we're trying to be internet famous or anything like that. Oh, for sure, for sure. Talk to you later. Work safe, drive safe, and sleep safe. Bye. Very cool. I'll let you know. I gotta post the Discord page in somewhere soon, but I'm gonna start putting live stream BS there for anyone that's interested. If you guys have any interest in joining the server and being more active with it, DM me on Discord, right? codename Foam on literally any Railroader page, and yeah, I'll see what I can do. So, bye, Darren. Thank you for joining the stream. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to you.
Darling, will you stay right here and shake this frost off of my bones? Well, I used to ride a Mustang, and I'd run that thing on high hopes till they raised the price of dreams so high I couldn't pay. So I let that car just sit there, and I should have took you driving, windows down while the music played. So it can make you stay. I wouldn't act so angry all the time. I wouldn't keep it all inside, and I'd let you know how much I loved you every day. Darling, will you stay right here? This frost off of my Darling, will you stay right here and shake this frost off of my bones? You can go to hell, my dear. You probably like it better there. With all them boys who thought they could make it, dead man's curve gonna lay them down. All the things you put me through, safe to say I'm tired of you. Had our times, yeah, we had a few, but where we gonna be when the pills run out? Where we gonna go when the dam breaks loose and the white line fever gets a hold of you? How we gonna make it to higher ground if you
Sounds like I'm
won't
crap.
get up and leave?
4 Mikados. Because I need something
I reckon
enticing.
if I chose to stay, it'd be better for a few more days. But in the end, it always rains, and honey, you can cause a storm. But I'm tired and soaking wet, and hunkered over trying to catch my breath. Broke my back and did my best to hold you through the shakes. But it's hard to keep floating on a foundered dream. You're taking in water at crazy speed. How can I get to the shore on time if you won't keep afloat? Don't you wish you could go back sometimes? Don't you wish you could go back home? Trying to remember just where it was. Remember, you ain't alone. Remember, you ain't alone. Every day's another pointless job, and every night's another lonesome song. Trying to remember the bed wasn't leather. You were the one singing along. Lord, where did we go wrong? Now the sky is coming down. Can't you see the stars falling? Have yourself another round till you can't hear the darkness calling. Till you can't hear the darkness calling. There was a good man in the making once, in the light of yesterday, trying to remember just who he was, trying like hell to recall his name. Well, it used to be my name. Now the sky is coming down. Can't you see the stars falling? Have yourself another round till you can't hear the darkness calling. Till you can't hear the darkness calling.
Thank you.
Back before these calloused hands and all this work, we used to sit up at the flats, act
No, you
I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by,
guys. I'm getting delirious
still
pretty
I
freaking quick.
try. No rest for cross-tops in my mind. On my own, here we go. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. Right up and bulging out my skull.
Whole album's great. If you guys haven't heard this album, you're missing out. It's a great album. I have this on vinyl. Great album. Guys.
In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. Now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all those things the best I can. No matter how I try, I find my way to the same old jam. Good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a brown-eyed man, but I still don't seem to care. 16, I fell in love with a girl as sweet as could be. It only took a couple of days for she was rid of me. She
Oh, my
swore
glasses
she
are so
would be
tight.
all mine and love me till the end. But when I whispered in her ear, I lost another friend. Oh, good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a brown-eyed man, but I still don't seem to care.
Good enough.
Baby, I'm gonna leave you. I said, baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. Leave you in the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes around.
Every single one of these fucking black cars split apart.
Leave you when the summer comes along. Baby, I wanna leave you. I calling me the way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back home.
I will be so happy once all of these cars are like this. Oh. Top it actually.
I never gonna leave you, babe. And I gotta go away from this place. I gotta quit you, yeah.
Railroad.
Oh, baby,
Railroad no-no.
baby.
Don't play this game in real life. So I might build the train and then we'll continue the string. Probably in a couple days, maybe tomorrow after work if I'm really feeling up for streaming. We'll see.
It's good to have you back again, and I know that one day, baby,
I don't think I got much more in me right now. So I think I'm about
we're
done.
gonna go walking through the park every day. Like I said, every day.
I saved it. Swear. Stand by.